checking out the new Samsung Gear S2 smartwatch on the phone today, and I just pressed some buttons on here that I shouldn't have, so I don't know if you can get it back. How are you, Lance?
Good. Isn't that nice and sleek?
It is very sleek.
It's totally different from last year. Last year was square.
Check this out.
It kind of took the whole, the wrist, and this is way more elegant. Cosmetic-wise, it looks really stylish.
Pretty sexy.
Right, pretty sexy. And it does a lot of stuff. Like, it's incredible, right?
And look at the fun little package. This is sort of like a little bit of an iPhone package, but not really. I shouldn't say that because it is Samsung, but I like the packaging. It's kind of fun. So this is the latest and greatest for people who would rather have all their information on their wrist than sitting in their pocket, basically.
Exactly, right? So, two things. There's a huge, I think there's a huge demand for this. People that use their phones all the time, lawyers' offices, anybody in that field that they don't want to grab their phone, that stuff, right? Save their battery life. Everything is on here. So notifications, you can get your emails, you can get your texts, you can get your phone calls. You can
take a phone call from that.
Yeah, take a phone call, except that what they took out is they took out the speaker and they took out the camera. Remember last year they had the camera? And they designed it more so that it was way more user-friendly. So the bezel actually uses, it's actually the control of the watch. It's kind of cool. And you can control everything from the bezel as well, which is awesome. You can control it from the app world, right? So you get all these apps. And it's all touch, also touch screen as well. Gorilla 3 glass, which means it's rainproof, splash-proof, dust-proof. So it's really good that way. It's a OLED display, which is awesome.
Can you type a text on there?
Yeah.
So a screen, like a board comes up on it.
Yeah, even your schedule, you could have the calendar of the month comes up.
Right.
Yeah.
How would you, we have another video to show, I guess?
Yeah, this is a little more descriptive video of actually what it does. It's kind of cool. And the nice thing also is that now you can change the bands. You can change the bands of these. So that's really cool. Because remember last year you couldn't change the bands, right? The colors and that stuff.
Right.
And they've got a lot of accessories now. Nice thing is also their charging system. It actually sits on a little dock. It's not USB. It's a little dock and it just sits in there, which is kind of cool.
So you have to sync it to your phone in order to make it work. And does it have to be a Samsung that you're syncing it to?
Yes. It doesn't have to be a Samsung phone. It could be any Android phone, which is another thing that they didn't have last year, which I think is kind of cool, right? So they probably will sell more of this watch for sure.
So this basically, as long as it's hooked up to your phone and you have an Android and you hook it up, it can do almost everything that your phone does.
Absolutely, yeah.
Are these popular?
I think they're going to be popular this year. Samsung was first get-go last year, and they kind of just got into that world, but they really fixed things up, cosmetic-wise, physical features, processor's quicker, better display, user-friendly, and then you have connectivity, so you got all your health and that stuff. I would really like it because it still has a really good stopwatch and that stuff. You can get a whole bunch of apps on the Samsung app world, and you can add that to it. It is Bluetooth to your phone, right? So it does use a little bit of power, but the battery life is supposed to be 2.5 to 3 days. So that's better as well.
That is good,
right? And it's very stylish, right? For every day, or if you're going out in the town or business-wise, you can change it to whatever you want to change it to.
But if you're actually going to text on it, is the board quite small? Like the keyboard would be quite small.
Yeah, it'd be quite small. Be quite small.
But in a pinch, it's going to work.
Yeah.
Can you bring it up? Can we show it?
I don't know if I can show that one, but I can show it. I can show it when you turn the app on and you do watch faces, for instance. I can actually make this change on the fly and really quick, right? So it's kind of cool. They are connected also, they must have had, they're connected with Nike now. So Nike running that app.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's available, which is right there. And then they're also connected with CNN, which is kind of cool.
If you're not watching CFJC, of course.
Yeah. Maybe CFJC TV will have one, right?
Maybe.
But you can actually check out your texts on LinkedIn and
Yeah.
Twitter and all that
Yeah.
stuff, or anything that's notification,
Yeah.
it all comes here, which I think that is a smart thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's on your wrist. You don't have to bring out your phone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very high tech, very cool, Lance. Thank you for being here today
Yeah,
to
no
show us
problem.
this. This is the Samsung Gear S2 smartwatch. If you want to check it out, of course, you can head to Andre's and put it on your wrist, see what it can do. Lance knows everything, so he can tell you how it works.
Oh, there's one more thing. Also, we have the Galaxy S7 and the Galaxy S7 Edge. Pre-order it, and you get those VR glasses free.
Oh, very cool. The ones that I tried on.
Remember you tried that and you
Yeah.
were scared?
Oh, they're for free? I wasn't that scared, but it was kind of weird, yeah. It's like a whole different world when
But
you
that's
put them on.
you can pre-order them now.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Okay, good to know. Thank you very much for being here today.
Thank you.
Information on the screen, andreselectronicexperts.com. The phone number as well. You can go and check them out at Notre Dame, that location. We are back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.